Hey everybody, hi, it's Kenrod's Coffee Break, and today I'm going to do two kinds of coffees using one coffee, and that is Cafe Bustelo. And I got this, it's funny, I went to my grocery store, and they had this $1.50 coupon next to it, so instead of $4 and some change. I got it for $2 and some change. So it's pretty good. It's a small 10-ounce can and it has a lot of coffee because it's ground. I normally get whole bean and I grind it myself. So today I'm going to try two different kinds of coffees using this one coffee. And I made a cold brew last night with it. And I never had a cold brew espresso before, but we're going to give that a try. And then I made a pour over. Let me pick it up here. Made a pour over, and yeah, it's going to be a perfect coffee, hopefully. And let's see, let me put this over here. Kind of got it started early so that way I can have everything ready. Hey, I was wondering why you haven't uploaded the. Well, I've been working, so the last video or so I just recorded and then thank you. Hey, I'm using Wingy. I got your favorite coffee. So thank you. So I got two kinds. I made pour over coffee. So hopefully see what it tastes like. And then I made a cold brew. Here in Texas, you never know how hot it is. It's going to be. Today it's 75 degrees, but in the afternoon it's going to be back in the 80s, and so in the afternoon I'll probably be drinking this, and in the morning I'm going to be drinking this hot coffee. So let's give it a try, shall we? I had got this coupon at the grocery store here in town, and it was $1.50 off. So instead of $4.98, I got it for like $2.75 or something like that, which is pretty good, right? For coffee, for a can of coffee. So here we go. My filter didn't filter very well because there's some coffee grounds in there, but we're gonna give it a try and see what it tastes like. I never had a cold brew espresso before, so we're gonna try this. Oh, that's pretty good. That is actually pretty good. You know, when you do cold brew, it's not as acidic as most coffees are if brew it in a pot or drip a drip percolator thing. Wow, that's pretty good. I took I took a coffee filter. Thank you. Uh, and I put this is a two tablespoon scoop. So I put altogether I think 4 tablespoons of coffee in a coffee filter, and then put it in 12 ounces of water, and let it sit overnight. So then let's give this pour over. I made the pour over a little early. I was going to make it on here, but I thought, well, it'd just be easier and faster probably. And boy, I really filled up my cup. So let's give it a try and see what it tastes like. Oh, that's really good. I probably did get, it's different, but it's really good. I like my coffee black. I really don't put any cream or sugar. If I do put something in my coffee, it'd probably be coconut milk. I don't use soy. Hey, MJ, thank you for joining me. I made MJ. I made two types of coffee using the same coffee, and I made a cold brew coffee in my mason jar here, and also I made a pour over using I have a little thing that you can make a pour over with. Thank you for joining me, everyone. Winky, Anna, MJ, appreciate it. The coffee that I'm using is called Cafe Bustelo, and it's a bright. You know, if you're going down the aisle, you can really see this can because it's so bright. It stands out amongst all the other coffee. This one. Thank you for joining me, everyone. This is a really good espresso coffee. Espresso ground coffee. Where are you? I'm in San Antonio. Oh, I'm sorry, MJ. I'm sorry about that. Winky was talking to MJ. I'm sorry about that. There's a live chat going on, and I don't know if the chats are probably not being burned into the screen, but so. You drink yours hot? It's really good. I enjoy it. It's just sometimes here in San Antonio it's just way too hot. But we're finally something happened. Oh, that was weird. What was that? The screen turned black for a second. I hope I didn't lose signal. Did I lose signal? I'm on. I actually moved my set into in Arizona. Oh, really cool. Thank you. Here we go. Say cheers. Cheers. I moved my set from. I had my backdrop in a little corner in the living room. Thank you. Then my son is currently taking care of my mother-in-law, so I moved everything. I moved everything over in his room, and I moved my stuff in here. And so right now there's a wall in between. Well, of course, this is a bedroom, and has a the wall. I don't know how the signal is coming through. It's coming through good, but I did watch my video the other day, and there is a little bit of an echo in here because so it's kind of a cool front came in last night, but it's like 70. It got down to like 54 last night, and now it's like 60. Then in the afternoon, it's supposed to warm up again to like 80. Oh, we haven't. Oh, we're supposed to get. Oh, the signal's great. Good. We're supposed to get some rain, but we haven't. And our friends in Dallas, Texas, they had some bad weather last night. So I'm really thinking of them. Hope that everything's okay with them. A certain part of northwest Dallas got a tornado, so it's pretty crazy. This coffee's really good. Let me see something. I want to see. Hold on. You know this. Let's see. I'll play a bumper real quick. Do you know this gentleman?
Hi, I'm MJ Klein, and you're watching Coffee with Ken Rod. Now be sure to like and subscribe and hit that bell so you won't miss a single coffee review. Oh, that's so good. Are we off the air yet? Are we off the air?
Thank you, MJ. That was really cool. Yes, I like the coffee. It's really good. Oh, really? Yeah. My niece lives in Dallas. Well, she lives um, outside of Dallas in another little town, and I called to check on her, and she's good. I hope they're okay. There's it said this morning on the Texas public radio that it was northwest of Dallas uh, that got hit with bad storms. Yeah, I'm hoping everyone's good too. It's really good. I'm glad Anna that everybody was okay. And South Padre Island, they got some really bad weather down there. Um, South Padre, a friend of mine was showing me that picture or actually a video that, hey Nubu, how you doing? And you're joining me on Twitch. Cool. I am broadcasting on YouTube, Periscope, and Twitch. Streaming love and text. Thank you. Oh really? Well, I watched. There was a gentleman on Periscope. Okay, I was watching a video on Periscope. There's a gentleman by the name of Jeff. He's a chaser, and he did a video. That's fine. I understand. So I watched that, but my niece, I, she was, all right, Nabu, join me on YouTube. Thank you. But in South Padre Island, it's on the Gulf Coast of Texas. Um, I saw a video that telephone poles were all knocked down. So that was pretty interesting. Somehow they got in the booth here from St. Topaz. So that's pretty cool. And all we need is Duty Ron to show up too, right? It's cool. Oh, that was. You seen that in person? A tornado or that kind of weather? Or a telephone post falling down? By the way, this is perfect coffee. This is really good. I like this coffee. I'm surprised. The only thing is, I'll probably save the cold brew for later. Oh wow. Interesting story. Here in San Antonio. Um, this is probably about, I want to say maybe 10 years ago. Um, there was a section of San Antonio. Well, actually, there's a street called Wurzbach. Some somehow, you know what? I'm near a window, and I think when an airplane goes by, it seems like there's like a shadow. Probably, that's what it is. There's on the road, Wurzbach Road. There's two apartments. It depends. It depends. Yeah, French press. Cool. You know, I was going to try all three. I was going to do a French press, Pourover, and a cold brew, but I just did the two. And so the two apartments, are on Wurzbach Road, each side. A tornado touchdown, came down, hit one apartment, jumped the street, and then hit another apartment, and then went back up. So when you went down Wurzbach Road, you see these apartments, and you see like a gap between the apartments. And that was just so strange. That was probably about 10 years ago. And that's about from where I live now, that is like, I want to say 10 miles from where I live. That it was really crazy. I was driving, well, you know, they said a tornado hit a certain part of San Antonio. So I went to go check, you know, I was just driving down the road, and then I saw these two apartments. I said, wow, what? I mean, I didn't know at that time that's what happened. I said, wow, that's weird. You know, that on one side of the road, there's like a section of apartments missing, and then parallel to the other side of the road, there's another section of apartments missing. And then to come to find out on the news that night, I heard that a tornado came down, hit that one section, jumped the road because on the road there was no damage. So they jumped the road and hit those, and then went back up. And we do get tornado warnings here, and every once in a while you see like a funnel cloud, but so far, sorry, knock on wood. So far we really hadn't had anything. That was just the weirdest thing. You know, just imagine, just you sitting there and all of a sudden, boom. This is good. The pour over is really good. I think I didn't type. Yes, I have another interesting story. I'll tell you. I guess we're gonna get tornado stories, but yes, I'm in San Antonio, Texas, Central Texas. I'm in Bexar County, Texas. I'm an hour and a half south of Austin. Austin's the capital of Texas. I have an aunt. I have two aunts. My mother's sisters live in Kansas City, or Kansas. One lives in Kansas City, Kansas. One lives on the other side of the bridge in Kansas City, Missouri. Well, one time on the phone, I was talking to my aunt. He said, "That'd be cool." Oh, it was too cloudy. Yeah, it's cloudy here in San Antonio. And I was talking to I called my aunt. I was talking to her, and I guess she was outside and she looked uh, further out, I guess. And she goes, "Well, I think I gotta let you go." And I go, "Okay, are they okay?" She goes, "Yeah, I see a tornado going across the field." And I said, "Oh yeah, you better go." So that'd be crazy. But I mean, it wasn't close to her. It was, you know, a little bit of ways. But to be sitting there, all of a sudden, yeah, you know, the only thing is, well, the night sky here where I live is still, um, it's too. I have a lot of street lights in my area, and so not street lights on my street, but um, it's really not. I would have to go a little bit further out of San Antonio to actually see a really dark night sky, and so it's just sometimes the brightness is too. A good thing I put it on. I'm getting messages from work. Good thing I put it on Do Not Disturb. So, this is good. You know, I'd be really caffeinated if I drink both of these, right? Be like, woo! The pour-over was really good. I bought this little pour-over. Said you can buy them, but this one here was like $3. So it's not really expensive. But then I use my French press for the hot water because I don't have a kettle. Well, I've been on, having great company with great friends. It's already 20, I've been on 20 minutes already and I didn't even realize it. So I know that the Twitch comments are working, and YouTube. So far, nobody's joined me on Periscope, but the only thing is they don't burn to the screen though. No, this one, no, the little pour over. Well, that was weird. It went black again. Oh, you know what? Maybe I was too close to the. Hold on. That was weird. The screen went black again. No, I got this at a grocery store here in San Antonio, and it was on sale for $3, so I bought it. But, they have fancier ones, but this one here does just as good. I put 12 ounces of water, and I still have some left over. Oh no! Wow. The Perry comments. I know when I was on last time, the Periscope comments were working on here. I'm using Prism, and yeah, this I used it. I use this as my pour over pitcher. In the jar, I put 12 ounces of water, and then I just used a filter. I used the same filter that I used for the pour over. I just I stapled it because I couldn't tie it with the twine that I have. So I put a couple of staples, and I hope they were clean. So, but yeah, that's really good. Is it echoing? The audio, is it echoing? Hey, Taiwan Live TV, MJ, joining me on Periscope. It's working. I see it, but y'all probably don't see it. Because it doesn't burn in the thing. Thank you, Winky. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. Sharing is caring. Thank you. I really appreciate everybody joining me today. So I tried this coffee and I like it, Winky. You had told me that you had drank this coffee, so I wanted to give it a try. I tried the instant one, so I thought, well, no, I'm gonna try the big delay. I don't have, I guess I could time it off of the timer there. That's one thing I like about Prism. It has a little timer so it tells you how long you've been on. And I've been on a while. I've been on almost, well, you're back. MJ's back on YouTube. And I didn't realize how long I was on because I'm in such great company. So, thank you very much, everyone, for joining me. Here it's I think it's almost 11 o'clock. I don't have my. Well, actually, my watch is my phone. So, um, but okay, MJ, I know it's late for you there. Thank you very much for joining me, and I think I better go too because I've been on for over 25 minutes. You missed your last comment? Oh, I'm sorry. I missed. No, you asked me, I think, Naboo, you asked me how much water did I put in the French press. Is that what you asked me? What are my plans today? Am I going anywhere special? Well, my son has an orthodontist appointment. I'm not sure. I was going to go to another coffee shop today, and today's my day off, so I'm popular today. Cool. Thank you, MJ. I appreciate it. I know it's late there. Thank you very much for joining me. Fist pump. Thank you, Winky. Thank you, Anna. Thank you, Nabu. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining me. I guess I should be ending my coffee break. Oh, how much coffee do I put in the French press? Good question. I'm sorry I missed it. I thought you said how much water do I put. I usually put, if I do a whole bean, oh, thank you. Thank you very much. If I do a whole bean, I grind my own beans. There's a section. You want to go to a pumpkin patch? They do have some good pumpkin patches here. I don't want to get off the subject. I usually put about I don't know the metric, but I put 4 tablespoons of coffee in my French press, and usually that does it. Or I know when I do the grinder, when I have beans in the grinder, I know just about how many beans. I mean, when I pour the beans in, the level that I like it, and so I really don't even think about it. So I pour the beans in there, and I just grind them up and pour them in my French press, and then. Yeah, this usually that's about how much I put. I put about 4 tablespoons, and I don't know what the metric would be for that, the measurement for it. And then, but in pour over, I did the same thing. I put like 4 tablespoons in there, and then just pour the water over it. Same thing in the cold brew. In the filter, I put 4 tablespoons, and I tied it up and stuck it in 12 ounces of water. So they have Vicky. They have several churches have pumpkin patches, and they also. Oh, let me see. What do I do? Record several videos, upload them, set the dates. New channel. Cool. Yeah, I at least try to do when I'm off work. I try to do 1 or 2, and then sometimes I'll do a video in the morning, but before I go to work. Then yes, that's true. If you really want to do a video, and then you're like trying to, because I try not to miss, because I don't want to at least try to do 2 videos a week. But anyway, there we go. To go live, I did it the other day. I enjoy going live because then I can actually talk to everybody, especially if I can get the comments to work. On Streamlabs, I couldn't get the every 4 days. On Streamlabs, I couldn't get the comments to work, and then so now when I use this app, Prism, the comments actually work, so I really enjoy that. And when I record, I usually just record, and I don't really do any editing, so cool. I through my work, I had a work anniversary, and I got to pick a gift, and so I picked a camera, and so right now I'm just trying to figure it out, and then I would like to maybe try to do some videos on that, but it's going to take me a little bit to get used to that. But I enjoy just using my phone, so yeah. And I try to figure out a good time. You know, sometimes it's really hard to figure out a time to actually sit down and, actually do a video. And sometimes I get something planned and then something happens and it doesn't work out. So, but, excuse me, sorry. But thank you, everyone. I've been on 30 minutes. That's incredible. Thank you very much for joining me. I really appreciate everyone taking time in your day to watch me. Yes, me too. I have an expensive. I bought other things I have to read to figure it out. Yes. Yeah, this camera that I got from work. I've been watching tutorial videos, trying to figure out because it just takes a little bit to figure out. I don't really I don't really like to sit there and read through the instructions and stuff. And so, thank you very much. Thank you, Winky. I appreciate it. You know, I get I don't know if I have ADHD, but sometimes I get thrown off a little bit. Sorry about that. Thank you very much for joining me. We'll see you next time on Kinrod's Coffee Break. Okay. No, you're okay. You're right. No, it's okay. I I start talking and sometimes I just can't shut up. Sorry. So thank you, everybody. We'll see you next time on Kinrod's Coffee Break. I'm gonna put another video right over here, and then I'm gonna put a subscribe button right there if you want to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I appreciate it. Thank you very much, everybody, for taking time in your day to watch me. See you next time on Kinrod's Coffee Break.